Hey guys, so I decided that I wanted to film our trying to conceive journey. My husband and I have been married for about 7 months now, and we're going to try to start a family. Oh, hey Seamus. Why don't you guys go lay down? Go lay down. Okay, go lay down. Guys. Go lay down. I'm a huge YouTube fan, so automatically once we decided we were going to start trying, I start looking up YouTube videos. Nothing seemed to really match up to what we're going through. So I wanted to put our story out there just in hopes that someone else can find hope in our situation when they're going through the same thing. I have been on birth control for 13 plus years. I really struggled with PMS and really terrible acne, and I've been on several different low estrogen pills like orthotricycline, something with an M in a green pack, and I think the longest was low estrogen 24 and then low estrogen 24, the 10 microgram super low dose pill. That's what I was on most recently. So I finished my last pack. By my doctor's recommendation, I started taking ovulation tests. He basically, you know, they're really inexpensive. I got a kit off of Amazon that I can link down below. And you basically dip them in your urine and they tell you the level of luteinizing hormone, which is the hormone that your body releases when you're preparing for ovulation. It's basically the trigger hormone that tells your body, okay, let's ovulate. Right away, crazy breakouts. I felt like a 13-year-old again, slightly hormonal. I just was kind of off my rocker. I felt out of control, which I guess is to be expected when, you know, you've been on something for so long, controlling this big part of, you know, your internal chemistry, and then you just go off of it. So I actually have some footage of me in my car kind of talking about my ovulation tests and when I did ovulate and things like that. So I'm gonna insert that here. So after 2 weeks after stopping my pill, I was having some like pretty extreme cramping on one side, on my right side, and that persisted for a full week. The cramping started the same day that I tested positive on the ovulation test, and then the ovulation test was positive. Let's see, it was positive Sunday afternoon, Monday morning, Monday afternoon, Tuesday morning, and then it was negative Tuesday afternoon. So I'm assuming that if I did ovulate, that it happened on Monday, but that is a fairly long window of positive tests. So I believe that means my luteinizing hormone was just pumping for like 3 days almost, trying to get my body to ovulate, since it obviously hasn't for 13 years. You've heard of symptom spotting when you're trying to get pregnant. And I honestly feel like I had a million symptoms because I didn't know what it felt like to ovulate and what my body normally feels like after that. I was so tired. I slept probably 12 hours a day. I was even falling asleep at my desk at work. This month, I'm tracking my basal body temperature. I'm currently 10 DPO today. My symptoms almost all went away after 7 DPO, which leads me to believe they were just progesterone symptoms. I've had the occasional like twinge and cramp, but I also have a lot of stomach problems, so it's really hard to separate from the two. I've been tracking my basal body temperature for the last week because I wanted to start for next cycle so that I can confirm ovulation, or hopefully confirm ovulation, since this cycle I'm not really sure if it happened or not. I have tested every day since probably like 6 TPO, which I know is crazy. But I've also heard that straight after going off the pill, you can be super fertile. Like right away that month, you're extremely fertile. So I guess I was just feeling really hopeful, but this morning I was negative, so I think I'm being brought back down to earth. This may not be our month, and this just wasn't God's plan for us to conceive this month. For those of you who have been on long-term birth control and, you know, you're told so many different things, you know, you're told that, I mean, my doctor told me that a lot of people are super fertile the first month and get pregnant right away, or it can take 6 months to a year for for your system to regulate again, or it can take 6 months to a year for your body to regulate, or the average is 3 months for your body to regulate. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, me being the control freak that I am, that is so much variation. And like, I guess I just want to know, because I've been taking prenatal vitamins for a month, trying to like kind of prep myself, and we're ready. And really, if I get pregnant at this time, I won't be huge when it's hot outside, which is what I was most concerned about. If you're looking for something to follow, and you're trying to conceive, and you've been on birth control for a while and you have no idea how your body's going to react, you're not alone. I have no clue what my body's going to do. It's driving me crazy because I want to control it. And I think that if I plan everything and track everything and obsess over everything, that it's going to turn out the way I want it to. But it's not. It's all in God's plan. Whatever egg that He wants fertilized, whatever child that we're meant to have, is what we're going to have. But I know it's extremely difficult to not obsess and try to control and Google every little thing and, ask all your nurse friends a million questions. So we're just going to see how this journey goes. Sorry, I know that the audio probably wasn't all that great there, but thanks for watching. Thanks for following along in our journey. If you have any questions, you can leave them down below. I'd be happy to answer them and to kind of hear what y'all are going through in your journey of trying to conceive. I know everyone's is different, and I just think everyone's stories are so important and so interesting to hear, so I'd love to hear yours.